Hey everyone, Mango7 here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7. Today we're going to do something a little different. This is going to be a 30-second Banshee run with a fodder. Full disclosure about this run, a lot of stuff can go wrong. Like literally everything, especially with my current setup. That's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to talk with this about this run with you guys, because I've screwed everything up. And I can hopefully show you why everything screws up and how to fix those things that screw up. Also, this isn't for everybody. This is a 30-second run. The reason why I personally like this run is because 30-second runs before have been going around for a bit. I didn't really enjoy them because there was no fodder. For me, it was useless to do a 30-second run unless I was getting something efficient out of it. So this run, which I did find from another person, link description below, super appreciate their video, but they didn't go into specifics, which is what I'm here for. But this run gets fodder, which makes things a lot better for just efficiency of the thing. Second up, or third up, or fourth up, whatever number we're at right now, my Baiken has 88% chance to crit. She is going to miss every second crit we do on the video. There is nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately, I'm a little blurry. Literally nothing I can do about it with my current set of gear, and I would love to be 100% chance, but I cannot get the damage with 100% chance to crit, so we just kind of have to struggle through that for now and understand that that's a big problem we need to fix. So this is her current stats. This is a really high gear level run too. I could get to 100% crit, but then I couldn't get enough damage dealt. The three people you're using are Baiken, Bellona, and Diene. And we'll talk about the gear as we go through the run, since Bellona's and Diene's don't matter too much. Like, they matter, but they need very specific things, and maybe while we talk about it through the run, it'll make more sense to you. So turn order is key. Before we get into things, there are two ways, once everything is set up perfectly, that you can wipe during this. One of them is a dual attack. I think you have 2 chances or 3 chances of a dual attack that will wipe you. If you get a dual attack, it's over basically. And the other is missing defense break, and the third is missing Song of Stars. So if either of those happen, you fail the run basically if everything is set up right. That said, I'm about 5% damage away from being able to just not use Song of Stars altogether. So that will cut out that way of RNG once I get there. So to start things off, Diene is going to go first. She's got 200-ish speed. It's important she is really fast and your Baiken is really slow. It's also important that your Bellona sucks. She needs to just super suck. She needs a lot of effectiveness. That's it. She needs to be faster than Baiken, but not too fast. So Bellona goes second here. It's actually kind of better to not land defense breaks on this stage, because then you can sometimes win with a combo attack. Diene's going to go second and lap Baiken. That's really important. Baiken is going to kill 2 ads here, or she's going to miss her crits. Either one. But she has to land her crits. It's really important. And from here on, Diene is going to auto attack. Diene cannot combo attack here, so if we get a combo attack, we lose, unfortunately. So we'll try this run again. And again, this is about a 50% success rate for me right now. So there's going to be lots of fails, and I understand that, but it's still faster than me doing this any other way, and it's still the only way I can do it with fodder, which is why I'm kind of focusing on this. I could just do Wyvern with fodder, but I really need counter gear, which is why I'm just struggling with Banshee. So we'll do the exact same thing again. Everything goes the same every single time. Once you have 100% crit outside of the combo attacks, it's really the only thing that can go wrong, like I said, for this phase. But of course, my Baiken has a 10% chance to not crit, which is going to happen every single time. And you need a ton of damage. A ton of damage on your Baiken. Okay, so no combo attack. Perfect. She's going to skill 2. Diene is going to auto attack again. If Diene gets a combo attack here, or somebody combo attacks with her, it's over. So we just have to have that not happen. Also, if your Baiken does too much damage and kills that ad, it's also a no-go, which is why, or your Bellona, which is why I had to nerf my Bellona. She was killing that ad. So for this phase, Diene is going to skill 3, give us attack buff. Bellona is going to auto attack, hopefully land Song of Stars, and then skill 3 AoE. And then Diene is going to use her skill 2, and then Baiken's gonna do Baiken things. So As long as this defense break lands, this is a kill. So the only way we can fail now is if Baiken misses a crit. Don't let us down. Okay, step one. Step one, step two. Nice. Okay. So that's what a run should look like. And with how much damage my Baiken does, I'm in the point where I can sacrifice some damage and 100% kill it with 100% crit rate, but not kill it with Song of Stars, or I can have the way I have now and be lacking a little bit of crit and then kill it when Song of Stars misses. So I'm just going to do a couple of these on auto and kind of screw up a little bit and see what goes on. And then we'll talk about the gear, why I have it a certain way, and how to not screw up the gear. So I've had Baiken on 4 different sets so far. This is the set that's worked the best. And again, my goal personally is to kill it with Song of Stars, not on the enemy. So if you want to bypass that, you can get away with a lot less damage. So I've tried her on Rage, I've tried her on Destruction, I've tried her on a bunch of crit sets. Nothing I did really worked except for this set. If you're one of the lucky ones and had a half-decent Season 2 attack set, you're super fine, and that'll be enough. Unfortunately, my Season 2 attack set was just completely atrocious. And right here, you can see how close that ad is to dying. If Bellona did a little more damage and Baiken didn't get the attack in right here, it was over. And we need to get that attack in to get that -1 turn decrease. So keep that in mind. 100% has to go exactly that way every time. So again, skill 3, we're gonna try to land a Song of Stars. I kind of want to miss Song of Stars to show you what happens there. Okay, we'll land it. We 100% can't kill it without Defense Break, though. Defense Break has to land. And it got resisted, so that's a little frustrating. This is the one thing that you can't prevent, and dual attacks. So you can see we have no chance at killing it without that. So that's the one thing you really, really cannot fix. Doesn't matter how good your gear is, you're not going to fix that right there. And I haven't found a solution to that. But it's just one of those things. And you have to remember, my regular runs of Banshee takes like 5+ minutes, maybe, and I can't run it with a Fodder. So even if I fail 6 of these in a row, it's still better than running my slow team, which is why I'm actively doing this. If you've heard me talk or watched me on stream, you know that I don't really care about fast runs in the current state of the game. So the fact that I actually care about this one should say something in that regard. This will be a last run, and then we'll talk about the stats a little more in depth, and about how to get the turn order going. You have to be able to kill that there without Defense Break as well. God, she's so cool. She is super cool. Come on, get one more kill. You guys can do this. Don't let us down. I really want them to miss Song of Stars so I can show you what the damage is like without Song of Stars. Okay, we're doing pretty great. Baiken is not missing her crits. Why did I just say that? Oh no. Why did I just say that? Okay, Bellona, miss Song of Stars. I want to show you how close it is to killing. It's literally like they have a sliver of this much HP left. It's so frustrating. It's so bad when she misses this part. Don't miss the Defense Break. Yay! Okay. So again, super easy kill here as long as we don't miss one of our crits. I'm sure she's going to. She didn't. Nice. Okay, so you can see like how much damage extra we do there. Please be HP speed. HP speed. Okay. Okay, that's a weapon. That's a weapon. No HP, but I will take that. No attack either, but I will take that. One of the best drops I've had in a long time. So we can see how much XP we got from our Phantasm too, eh? Like that's a huge amount of XP, and that's why I think it's like super important to get XP while you're doing one of these runs. Okay, so first off, my Baiken here. He's on 4-4-4 for skill ups right now. I think if I went to +5 and +5, I would be able to do this without Song of Stars. And I don't think this is bad to do, because I was doing this anyway. I love Baiken to death, and I think Baiken is going to be one of those broken units in the future. So I don't think investing in her is bad whatsoever. We're going to have bosses just like the Banshee in the future, big raid bosses that want huge single target damage dealer, and Baiken is your gal for that. So I really don't think it's bad to invest into her if you're kind of worried about giving her Molagora. She's on Joker. I feel like that's the best. I'm not sure, but somebody can correct me on that. I've also got crit damage neck, attack ring here. We've got some attack boots. The only thing, like, if I could switch these out for 60% attack and like 12% crit, I would do that, but I just don't have any better options. We've got my chest here, tons of crit damage, tons of crit chance. We've got my helm, all 3 stats, and we've got my weapon, all 3 stats again. So you can see the gear level is pretty tight. But that said, like we talked about, if you don't care about not killing it without Song of Stars, you can sacrifice some of this gear level pretty easily. We also have our Dienne. Dienne's gear doesn't really matter. She's just needs to be fast. So mine's 192 speed, and she just needs to lap Baiken. And we can see our Baiken here is at +5 speed. That's really important. She doesn't really have much more speed than that. I've just got leftover gear, like literally doesn't matter, her gear set right now. And she's on a Megara's Tome. As for the Bellona, I nerfed my Bellona. I gave her this random ring so she did less damage, and I gave her these random boots so she did less damage. Honestly, that's all she needs, and then a Song of Stars. And you have an 80% chance to land Song of Stars too, so or 80% with mine, so 75 for you, I think. And you can see how bad I had to nerf her. She used to be like 210 speed with like tons of crit damage and everything, but I had to specifically nerf her for this fight. Yeah, so that's the run. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this works for you. Don't try this if you don't know what you're getting into, because this is really expensive to try. You have to ruin, in quotes, your units. Your Bellona especially, you cannot use a regular Bellona at all. You have to definitely nerf your Bellona, and you have to make your Baiken 0 speed. So do not do this unless you 100% know what you're doing and want to do this. So keep that in mind. Just full disclosure for this video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Let me know in the comments below if you get this working, or if you have any better ways with Fodder to do this. Have a wonderful day. Bye, everybody.